Apostle Paul is one of my favorite characters in the Bible, not because he wrote most part of the New Testament, but because he was wise, bold, at the same time intelligent in his approach. And I am always so enthralled by his teaching on giving. I would like to read 2 Corinthians 9 verse 6 for us. Remember this, whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously. Apostle Paul knew that giving is very much part of a Christian life, and he knew the importance of giving in a Christian life. So in 2 Corinthians 9 verse 6, he uses a very simple yet a very effective analogy in presenting the art of giving to his believers. He uses an agrarian principle and draws a very strong parallelism between a farmer and a believer in the side of giving. We may not be from a farming community or may have not put our hand in farming, but it is a well-known fact to all of us that every farmer, regardless of the type of farming, there is a specific time for reaping and also for sowing. A farmer does not reap until and unless it is sowed. And the harvest is always proportionate to the amount of seed being sowed by the farmers. A farmer does not reap beyond or lesser of what he has sowed. Now Paul here brings a very beautiful connection between a believers and a farmers. Like a farmers, even for a believers, reaping and sowing is very much part of our Christian life. Because when we give, we are not only giving to bless others, but when we give, we are also giving to bless our own self. Giving blesses the givers too, because whatever you sow, so shall you reap. Therefore, when a generous believer gives, he also gives in return. Let me read Luke 6 verse 38 for us. Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Friends, we are all farmers in God's mission, and I would like to remind us and urge us to generously sow the seed, because accordingly you will also reap. If you sow generously, you will also reap generously. Because when a generous believer gives by faith and trust in God with a desire for a best possible blessing, that person will receive that kind of harvest of blessing, because God's gift on the amount that the person invests. Invest little for God's mission and you will receive little. Invest more for God's mission and you will receive more, an abundance of blessing. The good Lord bless each of us.